Hey guys, yep, the stream is correct, don't worry. I'll be getting rid of this in a moment. Okay, and I'll be replacing it with this. Let's have a look here. If I can find it. There we go. Alright. So, I'll just move this over here so I can keep an eye on it. Okay. Okay, right. Sorry about this. I did this spur of the moment, so I'm not actually prepared. See the chat window in case any of you actually bother to come. Right, so it looks like the Waking Titan, this video that's been running on Twitch for something like 48 hours has finally come to an end, and right at the this is the final scene basically of what's going on. This is what is currently showing. Well, this isn't current, this is just a picture of what happened at the end of the Waking Titan stream. They showed this picture, which by the looks of it looks like we may be getting portal activations or confirmation that the update will be including portal activations. This has all happened at the end of the live Twitch stream. And a little message has just popped up on the screen now saying, "Don't worry, we'll be fine," over the overlay of the portal. So it does look like that this is confirming that portals will be activated in the next update, and this is what it's going to look like. I think there might be a bit of a Stargate fan in amongst Hello Games by the looks of things, because that bloody looks an awful lot like the Stargate control system from SG-1. I wonder if it's gonna burst open just like Stargate. So let's see if we can zoom it in a bit. sure we can. I can shrink it. I can't make it any bigger. So yeah, so I'll just leave that up there. If anyone wants to come and chat, by all means, come chat. I can discuss what you think. Now a message has come up on it saying goodbye. So the stream is probably about to come to an end on Twitch. Alright, so if you're just watching at the moment, like I said, this is just the system hibernating. Goodbye, system hibernating. Yeah. So this is what's been revealed at the end of the 48-hour Twitch stream that has just been going on. You had to do a whole bunch of puzzles during the 48 hours, and the end result is it's showing this picture. Hey Atroslab, is that the Channel 7 logo from Australia? Oh, it looks like it. Anyway, so yeah, at the end of the 48-hour Twitch stream, this is the picture that they displayed, showing what looks to be like the Stargate dial home device, wasn't it? DHD. Hey Pete, how you doing? So I guess this is the first screenshot we've had showing what the new portals are going to look like. Now I don't believe portals look like this at the moment. They don't have that dialing device in front of them, so that's going to be strange. I mean, what's going to happen? How are they going to implement that? Is there going to be another universe reset, or will there just be some sort of upgrade to that particular part of the game, the portals? I don't know. But yeah, so when is the update coming? They haven't said. I mean, the anniversary is basically the anniversary is 47 hours from now, isn't it? So or 24 hours from now, actually, isn't it? Gets released on the 9th, so it's 24 hours from now, the 1 year anniversary, but I don't think it's going to be in 24 hours. Who knows, but it's an exciting picture anyway. What are my feelings about the wait? Well, you know, it's Hello Games, isn't it? One thing Hello Games is very good at is hype. Let's be honest. Whether they'll deliver on this hype after their failure. I mean, God, they're taking a huge chance, don't you think? You know, after the hype nearly ruined them a year ago, to hype up this update in the manner in which they've done, they're taking a huge chance not to get backlash again. You know, so it's going to be really interesting to see what they manage to do, if they do it. You know, how it's going to pan out for them, or if it's just going to be another huge disappointment. I mean, I still love No Man's Sky. I know I haven't played it for a long time. Not for a long time. I haven't played it religiously every day like I used to do, but for me that was because there was nothing left in the game for me to do. I'd done everything, and I you know, what was I going to keep doing? Just keep going to different planets and naming shit. I mean, that's where it got to. I got to the center. I'd already jumped through the center once. I didn't want to jump through again. I didn't see any point in jumping through to the center a second time, and you know, so for me, I really hope that the new update coming is story driven more than anything. I don't want it just to be what it has been in the past. You know, I mean, yeah, okay, so we got buildings and we got the Pathfinder update and everything, but it didn't add real, to me. It wasn't it didn't add to the cake. It was just decorating the cake. Like, you could still play the game. You could still play without the need of having to build. You can still play the game without the need of having a base. You can still play the game without the need of having the vehicles. You don't need them. Like, so it was more like, to me, it was like a decoration on top of the cake. You know, it wasn't filling the game out. It wasn't fleshing it out. It was just decorating it with a couple of things. So I will admit that I was not hugely impressed with. I liked the Foundation update more than I liked the Pathfinder update. I found the Pathfinder update to be just a bit of a joke, to be honest. The idea, I mean, the vehicle side of thing, it was just like, why do we need them? There was no need for them. What do they do? You know, I mean, what do? They do nothing. So they gave us a couple of quests to do. I mean, that part, but once you did the quest, that was it. There was nothing else left to do. The quests were the only interesting thing about the whole Pathfinder update for me. Just completing the quest, but once you completed them, you know, that was it. So I don't want dressing. I don't want more dressing. I want filling. I want the cake to fucking get bigger. I don't want little decorations on top. I want like a story. You know, story would be fantastic. I mean, I've never been an advocate for multiplayer in No Man's Sky. I've never seen the point, but maybe if done properly, it could be advantageous. I want a fourth race. I want more than a fourth race, though. I want, you know, this is what I want from the game. I want an incentive to jump through to the next galaxy, you know. And at the moment, there is no incentive other than just to do it. Once you've done it, you know, it's like, so give me. I want incentive. Give me a reason why I need to jump through to the next galaxy. And when I get there, it should be different. It shouldn't be the same 3 bloody races again. I mean, you know, make something different. And that's what I would want ultimately. I don't think the next update in No Man's Sky is going to give it to me. But, you know, ultimately, I didn't call this. This isn't called Ark. It's not an Ark stream. It shouldn't be anyway. Alright, forgot to change the thumbnail. I bet you I forgot to change the thumbnail. Have I forgot to change the thumbnail? I probably have. I apologise. Let me change it. There we go. Yeah, I've changed the thumbnail now. Sorry. Sorry if you came here. It's not called Ark in the title, but I did forget to change the thumbnail. So if you came here as a result of the thumbnail, I do apologise. My mistake. So, yeah. I never thought that they took the money and ran. My philosophy is they were forced to release the game early. I think they envisioned a game, and that's the game that they're still setting out to give everyone. But I think the hype for the game forced Sony to force them to release a game early. I've always believed that. How quickly the 2 updates came out, like the Foundation, the Pathfinder. The Foundation update came out within 3 months. It takes longer than 3 months to implement a freaking update like that, to come up with that. That was already being worked on before the game was released, and I've always suspected that that should have been part of the game upon release, but they were pressured into releasing it early. So, you know, I think this update might be I think after this update, it might be the game a lot closer to the game that they originally envisioned that they wanted to release, and for whatever reason were forced to release early, mainly because they probably weren't meeting deadlines. I've always believed they had a working game. They weren't gonna finish it when they said they were going to finish it, so their hand was forced to release what they had. But it also gave them an investment of more money as well, didn't it? Releasing it early, I mean, they made so much money from its release that it probably allowed them to continue working on it. But, you know, but let's hope that they work on it. So a whole puzzle system would be great, you know. Opening up, finding a planet with a fucking locked door, Tomb of the Cybermen style, and then trying to get into it, you know, maybe opening a puzzle to get into it, and things like that. You know, there could be so much more. Not these just little settlements that you come across. Actual things that you do, you know. So what do you guys think of this picture then? What do you think? Are you excited by what we see there? The dial home device, the DHD in front of the Stargate. I hope they do the whoosh. That'd be fantastic. If you're a Stargate fan, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, one of my friends, Russell, he always said it needed cities. You need to like find a city, you know. Finding lost civilizations would be fantastic. Just something that, you know. Sorry, I'm just doing something here. Let's have a closer look at this. There we go. Let's a closer look at it. Hey Grover. So those of you who just joined, what this picture is what was displayed at the end of the 48-hour Waking Titan Twitch stream that has been going on. If you weren't aware of it, on Twitch the last 48 hours there's been a continuous stream, 48 hours, with different puzzles happening during the 48 hours. Different people voting on different things, running a hamster through a maze, all sorts of things going on. It finished with questions being asked by Loop 16. Loop 16 being the computer program that, to me, is fundamentally running the simulation that is No Man's Sky. At the end of it, there's some questions like, should I exist, should I die, all this, and people voted that she should exist. And then it finished with her saying goodbye and then displaying this picture. So this is the picture that was shown about 30 minutes ago. So it clearly shows a dial home device, or DHD as I'm going to call it, because it looks exactly like it's been taken from Stargate SG-1. Let's see if we can find a picture of a dial home device. Dial home device from Stargate SG-1 to show you what I mean. I mean, there are differences obviously, but it does look like that's where it's been taken from. There we go. So that's well, that looks like a rendering from Stargate SG-1. That's what the dial home device looks like in, I think that might be the Stargate Atlantis one, but yeah, as you can see, pretty much where they got the inspiration for it from. So if it works the same way as a DHD, you have to enter a coordinate system in there to take you somewhere, and then you hit the big red button in the middle and the Stargate opens and you walk through. So it'd be interesting to know if that's what they're going to do with this as well. Will it be a same sort of thing? Will they be having, sorry, I'm playing, while I'm doing all this, I'm also playing Ark. So, you know, Ark's work's never done. So, yeah. So, yeah, Loop 16 is Emily. Definitely. But I'm going to call it a DHD from now on. The DHD, dial home device from I've got bases to build, Mike. I've got bases to build. I've got a new base location set up and I've got to build a new base. A secret base that I'm not going to stream from. I'm going to have to stream from the other base because I've shown it on stream. So yeah. So yeah. So I hope it's not just portals though. This is the other question I have. Is it just going to be portals? Or will there be more? What do you think? Will there be more than just portals? Or is it just going to be portals? I mean, there's the hint that there's going to be the 4th race. That's been hinted at during the whole ARG thing, Waking Titan. Sorry, I'm just putting the bed down in the new... Yeah, everyone voted to create a monster. I noticed that. Not everyone. A lot of people did vote to kill her. That is the question. Where will the portals take you? So... I didn't hear you complaining, Shrek, when I was a No Man's Sky junkie. I mean, if you watch the original trailer, let's add something here. If I can find it. I'm not sure I've actually got it here. Let's see if I can find it. So this is the very first video, or the second video I ever produced. I don't know if it's actually playing sound. Let's just check. Yeah. Alright, so this is the second video I ever released on my channel. So you'll recognise this is footage. This was before No Man's Sky got released. This is all from the trailers. Okay. Now, just wait. You can see how the interface has changed a lot over the time. We never got to see that, unfortunately. That would have been fantastic if that happened. Waiting for a certain part of this video to come up that I know is in there. That's why I chose this video. We never got to see the giant worms or the sand. This was the thing that, remember, all of this people kicked off royally about. There were butterflies in the game. We have seen those. We did see the sentinels. They were in the game. There were planets like this in the game. Creatures like that in the game. Oh, here we go. Right. So, I've just paused it there. If you look at the top left hand corner, you see the name of the system. Or is it the top right? No, it's the top left, isn't it? I mean, with this interface, but you see the name of the system up the top left hand corner. So here's what the portals looked like at this stage. Now this is not what they look like now. This is, if you look, you can see them on the like this portal here. Let's move this up here. So this, you got this portal here, you can see them, they're all here, they're all around, they were all around it. And then you had the central portal, which we know, in the middle. So each of these is a separate portal. That has changed. That's not the way it is now. Obviously it's different now, but when you go through it, like I said, keep an eye on like up here, you want to be looking at. So when it went through, see, once again it's changed, a different place clearly, and once again in front of you, you see the portal that we know, or similar to what we know, but you came through again, same beings. Now they move in here. Have you noticed that? Like over here, you notice here, these are actually on the portals that we know in game, but they don't move. If you look at them, they're moving there. Now the thing is, like, I don't think I can show it on this video, but that system there, the Yasridge system, I believe, from what I can remember from a year ago, is in another video, another trailer, and it looks completely different to this. It looks more like a desert than the green that you see in front of you there. I don't know if it will be on this video again, I doubt it very much. So my theory on portals is it's not only going to travel you through space, but I think it may also travel you through time as well, to a different location, a different time on a different planet. So you might get the same planet but at a different time period. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It seems very complex now that we've been in the game for a year that could actually happen. But I do remember that planet was shown at a different video, and it had a completely different bio to what you saw after you went through the portal. So, you know, maybe it's going to involve time travel as well. And the other reason why I've always thought that, but the other reason why I'm thinking that even more so now is because if you know anything about Greek mythology, the Titans were the fathers of the Greek gods. So you had Zeus, you know, Apollo, you know, all of those Greek gods. Before they came along, there were the Titans. Zeus's father was Kronos, who was a Titan, and Kronos is basically the god of time. So Kronos, the god of time, is a Titan, and the whole ARG is called Waking Titan. So is there going, I mean, to me, so it's like, well, is there going to be a time travel element added into it? So there you go. So that's my little feelings on the whole subject. But what do you guys think? All you need to do is add a wooden club. No clubs. I freaking hate clubbers. So yeah. Oh. Well, let's just see what I've been missing while I've been rambling on in the so yeah. Have a look. Shrek, I love No Man's Sky. Just remember, I have streamed No Man's Sky more than anyone else on the planet. Don't take that away from me. Which reminds me, tomorrow, the 9th of August, will be my 1-year birthday anniversary of live streaming. So we might... It sort of crept up on me. I only realised today, well, this waking session as I call it, because I don't really live day to day anymore. So we might do, we're going to have to celebrate 1 year of ETV, aren't we? So that'll be on the 9th of yeah, the 9th, tomorrow, 24 hours from now. So we'll have to celebrate that achievement that actually lasted a year. And we're still playing No Man's Sky 1 year later and still streaming it, even though Sue's doing the streaming more than me. Although I did do a stream about a week ago. So that's how it looks. So we might, I don't know, we might do something tomorrow, see what we can do. Alright, Grover, thanks for coming. I'll see you later. Hey John Baxter, how you doing? I've streamed more than anyone. DM21 has slagged this game. Slagged it. You know, time and again. You know. I mean, I added up all the hours one day, and I've streamed definitely, you know, with me, between me and Sue, we've streamed over 1,000 hours of No Man's Sky. All right, Logan, catch you later. I haven't. I'll move your C4 when I get a chance, if you haven't already done it. So yeah. I'll get back to NMS streaming when the update comes out. It's just, you know. Yeah, Awakened Titan has certainly hyped things up again for a lot of people. Definitely lots of new interest. Why are we talking about how many people are watching other people's streams? It really bugs me when you guys do that. Are you trying to make me feel bad? Oh. Come on, God. I wouldn't mind that. I loved Lost, and I didn't mind the finale. Oh, for God's sake, why do you do this? Thank you. Serious Gamer was the first person I ever actually met up with on it wasn't Canberra though, it was Sydney. I met up with him on Sydney. He was the first player, and then it was Ardent Duck was second, and then I met up with Gaming Mike third, and then Ryan fourth. Peter Pew Pew was the fifth player I met up on that same planet, and I think all in all, not on the same planet, but then, you know, we moved to Canberra, and on Canberra alone I think I've met 13 different people in Canberra, and that was before the Foundation update came and before the Galactic Hub became a thing. You know, and still meeting people on Canberra to this day. The update on No Man's Sky will motivate me, but I'm not going to go back to playing No Man's Sky just to try to hype interest in my channel, because that's just stupid. I'm not that sort of person. If I'm not enjoying the game, which I wouldn't be if I was back in No Man's Sky right now, because it's got nothing to offer me anymore until the update comes, I would just be lying to everyone. And most of all, I'd be lying to myself. So I need a challenge in No Man's Sky. I mean, the only reason I'd go back to it before the update is to continue to try to do permadeath again. Continue the permadeath stream with the no HUD. But because that was the one thing I just failed at. I did everything else, but the freaking permadeath with no HUD I failed miserably at. So, you know, I think I lasted 5 streams. I think that's the longest I managed. Imodan, Papa, Mint Muncher, J Focus, and all of them returned to Ark today, actually, Mike. There's 6 of them, apparently. They've all returned to Ark today, including Papa. So, they didn't tell me, I just saw them in there. So, there you go. Hey, Spork Saber. Yeah, I mean, Sirius, he's a bit OTT, you know. I'm not, and that's who he is. I did that Cobra TV interview with him, with Gaming Mike and Ryan. We all did that interview together. I mean, and he's just very OTT for me. I can't handle him. I can't watch him. He's just too hyper, too over the top with his excitement and everything. And people like that really drive me nuts. You know, I mean, yeah, other people can enjoy that. I don't. I can't. It's just, oh God, serious. Slow down, man. You're gonna give yourself a heart attack. You know, it's very, 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 you know, all the time. But you know, and when we did that Cobra interview together, and then he left, he finished, which just left me, Gaming Mike, and Ryan there, and then he came back and goes, I was just on the toilet and I just had this idea. I was like, oh my God, it was so funny. So I had to laugh at that. It was like, oh my God, you were on the toilet, you know. So I can't make any storage boxes get up here, can I? No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's just the way he is, you know. So anyway, exciting times. We'll just have to see what happens. What happens now if you go to the Waking Titans site? Is it? Let's have a look. Bootsy, welcome citizen scientist, status, crisis of conscience. That's the same thing that was happening before, where you go off and vote. But I think it's finished that. Nothing really going on there now. So yeah, so I mean that's it anyway. I just wanted to share this with you while it happened, as soon as it happened. So this is the new let's change the thumbnail one more time. Oh, how did I get muted? How long have I been muted for? Sorry, how long have I been muted for? It's a bit strange. I must have a hotkey set up that mutes it. Yeah, that's the start. Like I was just saying, Mike, that's the dial home device from Stargate, that enlargement that I've got on there. I put it up there as a comparison because when I first saw this picture, the first thing that popped into my head was Stargate. And how they used to activate the portals in Stargates, or the Stargates in the TV series, and it looks very, very similar. The two, it's sort of been inspired by Stargate SG-1 by the looks of it. So, thank you for being honest and truthful, Atris Slab. So, it's not actual close-up. That isn't what it's going to look like. Oh, right, okay. In that case, I'm not sure what you're talking about. What, is it something you saw on this stream or another stream? Ah, right. I don't know anything about that. I haven't seen it. You're talking about the glyphs in the Waking Titan. No idea. I can't find anything on that. No idea, Mike. Can't help you there. a bit strange as to how someone could have a close-up of the how someone could have a close-up of it already. Can't find any pictures of it. I'll have to see it myself. Do you know what code it was? See if I can say it. Console commands. Let's have a look. I've got a list of all the commands in front of me and it doesn't show me. Oh, I mean, if it hasn't been updated. is the one that the ship commands that directs to the picture of the ship. But nothing else.
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important...
Data set. There are a few data sets. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I can't find anything. On the internet here. Nope. Subject Mr. Noodles. There was one where you entered a data set that took you to a new image of a ship. display. I've got that. Which was a different ship to the other one. But I can't find any pictures of a close-up of the console. I don't know where that image has come from, but I can't find it. Have a quick look here. Was it in phase 2? Sorry, I'm still trying to find this picture you're talking about. I can't see this. Can't find it anywhere. Going through the whole Waking Titan Reddit site and I can't see it. No. I don't even know who that guy is, guys, so sorry, I don't even know. Send me a tweet. Alright, let's have a look. 20 notifications on Twitter. Oh, okay. So this is the one you're talking about. And they're the same glyphs that are on the Waking Titan site, by the looks of it. So when all of those glyphs... So I would surmise that when all of the glyphs on the Waking Titan site are opened, the update will be released. And there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. There's still 6 of them left to be opened. By the looks of things. Well, look, currently looking at the Waking Titan site, there's 5 on the last page left unopened, and there's only 1 left on this one, so that would mean there's 6 glyphs remaining that need to be done on the Waking Titan site. So if we, I'll see if I can add this for you here. Expand this. So at the bottom you've got the glyphs. So you can see on there, there's just that 1 left here. And on the next page, you've got 5. And that's the final page. So, yeah, we've got 6 left on that one. I haven't actually unlocked that one yet. This final glyph here is clearly a reference to Trivial Pursuit. Maybe. So the answer to this one was supercomputer and all that, but yeah. Let's have a look here. Anyway, that's that. Plenty of food for thought. Let's hope though that it's a good update when it finally does arrive. Hopefully, again, it won't be just dressing again. And that it'll actually be something substantial. But that's really what I just wanted to share with you guys. Sorry, again, this was not really an organised stream. It was just thought I'd do it when it happened. But I am going to go to bed now. Glad I could talk with some of you about it. But I will... I guess we'll all find out what it all means eventually. I'd love to know what those glyphs mean, but I guess we'll find out eventually. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to all you guys later. Bye for now.